the king, right? I am a member of the kingship. Welcome to the king's table. Hey, yo, King Tech, okay? Yo, Roachkilla, you know kings fly only first class, right? If you tune right in, these stories give it a culture. Plant-based, organic topics to pure culture. The Walter Cronkite of the journalism. The insight, the word is different. The world glisten, who urge to listen. The king's table, that's that West love. That West buzz. Roachkilla stand on business that King Tech love. The interviews, you know we break bread. And any hate sense, cause only kings can sit at the table before the queen's check. Respect you, we 10 toes, that's how the West talk. On every side we show love, that's how the West walk. King elite mindset, $1 million appraisal. And the talk come with smoke when you sit at the king's table. This for the culture, we speak at the king's table. Bobby Fischer, we master the king's table. King's table, king's table, king's table, king's table. There's so much drama, hip HOP. It's kinda hard being rap on King Tech TV. But I somehow, someway started hearing Roachkilla, King Tech, even Ashley on that day. Real rap, just don't need Vlad. The street cast only push the stories that's verified by the feedback. Yeah, we publicize the real bosses and indie labels. The last supper we toast the wine of the king's. That's right. And me, I am Picasso and Mark Rocco. Hung up at the hammer, I painted the King Alfonso. We discuss power and any power to celebrate. 10 toes down and committed and how we did it ran. Every sponsor, every promo that got us here. God did, this is the radio where the art appears. Here he hip hop, look what the show gave you. I made you realize that this is the King's table.
Welcome to the King's Table. I am your host, King. Welcome. Appreciate you guys. Cash, what it is. The throne is mine. Yep, sorry, it took me a little bit. Salute, what's good? Phantom Ayatollah. I can't wait. Tell me when. Tell me when you're ready. I want you on the show. I want you on the show, man. Again, you know what I mean? I didn't even get into your discography. It's bananas, bro, and I really would like you to have, come on back. Come on back. 16, what it is, fam bam. 16 new music, fire, if you guys don't know, right there. Mr. 16. Right there. Go follow, show some love. Fucking fire ass artist. Casey, what it do? What up? Cash, how you been, brother? Okay, here we go. I'm waiting for my co-host to get in here. We'll continue on with the game show, What Would You Do? If you're not familiar, anonymous people email their toughest dilemmas, crazy situations. I read it out loud, allow Roach and you, the audience, to chime in and give advice. So in the chat, you would give sound advice. You know, people really are depending on our expertise. So I hope you take this serious and you give some sound advice, because we all come from different walks of life. You know what I'm saying? I was almost sincere on all of that. King TV, and we'll get into our game show here of What Would You Do? Okay, welcome everybody. I appreciate you. Remember, give some sound advice back. You're included. Okay, the first one is called the Fake Baby Announcement. Hey, Tech and Roach, my best friend announced on Facebook that she's pregnant, and everyone's flooding her comments with love and gifts. The problem is she told me weeks ago that she faked the pregnancy to get her ex's attention.
What?
She never intended for all this other extra attention and gifts. Now people are planning a baby shower, and she does not know how to get out of this without looking like what she is, a complete liar. It makes me sick to my stomach thinking of being in this situation myself. So I'm wondering, what should my lifelong friend do? There's no way. There's no other way around other than the truth. I mean, you can't. You're either gonna build on the lie, right? You're gonna build onto the lie and say, "Oh, I lost the baby." That's the only cover up. So you're gonna say, "That's the only other out," right? Because otherwise, you would have a human being in 9 months. So if you don't have the human being that you claim is, inside of you, then what? You have to tell the
Tell
truth.
the
You're
truth.
gonna. I mean, you don't
Fucking
have
losers.
options. I don't think.
Like,
I
what's
don't.
wrong with these
Yeah,
people?
to get the attention of
I'm
an
just like,
ex,
X.
bro.
Yeah, yeah. Instead
Wow.
of doing right when you had the position, you lost it, and now you do it even worse. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like that's why he ain't with her, because she was just goofy from the gate.
Yeah,
Real
that's
talk.
wild as hell.
Every day I'm learning new lessons, and you know how you when in the advice arena, when you want to help somebody or you feel like they could use your help or whatever, and then you
Yeah.
realize they don't really want your help because they don't
Oh
do
no.
anything to, yeah,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Yeah, and
Waste
then
of
you
breath,
feel
you
some
know?
type of way, like you're like, oh man, damn, I
Yeah.
wish they would have took my advice when they fuck up. No,
Yeah.
you have to learn to allow people to live their life, and when they make
Yeah.
the decisions, whatever comes from that, and you
Yeah.
just need to stand far back because when they splash in that mud, it's gonna get on you.
Facts.
Straight, yeah,
Yep.
man.
Yep. Exactly. And I don't
Yeah,
even
that's the
get the
way
thought
out.
process, Roach, because I understand like I don't know, maybe I get it. I just think like what did she expect or like what would the good outcome be? He sees it, the ex sees it. Oh my god, she's pregnant. I really did love her. We should get back together. Like, did
Right.
she think that would happen?
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
That's fucking,
Yeah.
ever since you got
Yeah.
pregnant by another man, you're really glowing. We should have dinner.
Ah,
Like, what, dude?
that's
That's
way out.
fucking,
Yeah, I mean, never thinking
that's
shit through, bro. Like not thinking the end. Like,
crazy,
you were
bro.
gonna have to produce this baby, right? It's
Right,
like, what? Oh no,
right.
I didn't think about that.
Right.
Yeah.
You thought
She
that
ain't the
toaster
first
was
one.
just free? She
She
got
ain't
a
the first
bunch of
one.
shit. No,
I've
definitely
known of
not.
others
That's
to fake out like they was gonna have a baby,
damn.
and
To
it
get
wasn't nothing
gifts
but
and shit?
a big turd just for
Damn.
just for.
Just had to go to the bathroom.
Yeah,
Shit.
that's how Mr. Hanky was
Damn.
born.
Yeah, you gotta tell the truth.
That's sad.
And I think every bit of embarrassment and shame you feel, you unfortunately deserve. Uh,
Yeah.
I think I there's no way to sugarcoat that. You can't. You're either gonna lie more, and the lie gets more extensive and more evil. To be honest, so I think just right now, tuck your tail or whatever a fucking the phrase is, man up or whatever. You're a female. I
She's
don't
not
know
doing
what the
that.
right word is.
She's not
Um,
doing that.
maybe
Not
it's like
happening.
it's on Facebook. That's like an older crowd. So
Yeah. And now they want to
that
surprise
Facebook,
her and get spend
yeah.
money on her and stuff. You
You
low
know
budget
what?
heifer. You
I
low
think you got
budget.
to be honest. And on Facebook, people are used to like these long winded posts. So just put in there like, everybody, I need to come clean. I'm trying to become a better person, and this is what
They about to
happened.
they gonna hit her with all the digital tomatoes.
They fucking for
Real.
sure are. There's
Yes.
no way out of
Yes.
that though. It's either
No.
close your Facebook, move out of town, and forget it ever happened, or tell
Yeah,
the
because
truth.
in these
Capo,
days now in 2025, you're supposed to know
Da
better.
Vinci.
You're supposed to know not to do no shit
Yeah,
like that. Like
that's
what the
fucking
hell?
wild, bro.
Like
That
people
is
choose to do shit
wild.
out in public. Like what happened to do that shit in the house and turn all the and cover your mirrors up and and all that
Do you
type
think
shit.
she
Like,
got? Do you think she got like hooked to the gifts? Like somebody gave her fucking a new bed set or
no, the
$500.
attention.
I mean, the attention.
The
Yeah,
attention.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
And no matter who he's with, if that's anybody, like I mean, well, any decent dude, if you just broke up and you're trying to live your life as a dude and your ex-girlfriend calls you and says I'm pregnant, you're like, fuck.
yeah, dude.
You do the what's up boy name?
Shit.
Dolomite Dynam
Yeah,
what's his name? Fuck. Fuck.
yeah. What is his name? Napoleon
Yeah.
Dynamite.
Napoleon Dynamite. You like fuck. Yeah.
That is a
But
fact.
Real shit. But you got to stand up. You got to stand up. So now you're talking to her, and she got 9 whole. Like, well, she got about 3 to 4 months to play you, to try to get you back in her good graces.
Exactly, about 3 to 4 months before. Where's the fucking lump? What's up? What's up? What if she wore a prosthetic fucking belly and shit?
Oh, I hit my stomach on the side.
Oh man, I
went to Magic Mountain and rode on a
Damn
roller coaster.
This has happened, Roach. This exact situation has happened. Holy moly, that's wild to think of. Dude, that's crazy. Your only option is to tell the truth or be a horrible person.
Too late. Too late.
Yeah, I think you missed that one. It is too late for you. That is a wild, rotten thing to do. You're messing with so many people's emotions, feelings, pocketbook. Oh my God, that's wild. That is wild. Next
mom
one's titled.
She got a grandbaby coming.
Exactly. What? The mom was turned up too, all excited.
Yeah, bro.
Shit, she already bought 3 outfits and a fucking blanket. Damn, dude, that's a rough one.
Oh.
Use ChatGPT to write an apology letter to your community.
ChatGPT go shit on you.
Like, nah, we don't
really did that. Yeah, you really did that.
Don't put my name on this.
Real shit. Don't throw me in this one.
That's all you. That's all you, Heffa. Oh, that's fucking funny. Okay. I like Roach's fucking ChatGPT. That shit talks to Roach like they go back 30 fucking years. Like it's your ride or die.
Yeah.
She's like, I feel you, real talk, Roach.
Yeah.
You're like, what?
Yeah.
This chick. She knows what's up.
Hell yeah.
This one's titled The Teacher's Secret TikTok. My younger brother's teacher has a secret TikTok where she posts rants about her students. And she's hilarious, but also brutally honest. A few parents found out and want her fired. My brother loves her and says she's the best teacher he's ever had. Do you think I should go forward with this or keep my nose out of it? I'm asking because it seems so wrong for a teacher to use real students' names in situations. Thanks, guys.
Oh, she's using their real names and all this? She's outing kids? Oh, yeah, she low budget, too.
Yeah.
I thought she had like a satire channel. You feel me? Like where where you're telling real stories, but the names of the people have been changed to say, that type shit.
Yeah. Okay. So what if they just said, what if she does do that, but uses real first name only? Do you think that's wrong? That's still wrong because the teacher, you could associate the kid, like locals that would know the kids would know, oh, Brandon in her class? I know who she's talking about. This bitch. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was like some, like a funny channel. Like she has a channel to, but yet, that's wrong. Yeah, that's wrong.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Don't use my child's name and be talking shit.
Exactly, bro. I wonder why the parents that did find out, because she said a few parents found out and want her fired. So the few parents that found out, what happened? I wonder what happened. And I think the more the merrier. If somehow you found out that the parents found out, so you guys have talked or something, but I think the more reports of this or whatever way you can screen record and have evidence of this wild behavior that the teacher's doing, I would just, because that's causing shame and embarrassment to the student. And imagine being the student roasted by the teacher and going on rants and shit. Yeah, that'd feel real bad.
That's like a comedian, a teacher who's a comedian and telling stories about what happened in their class, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And that's funny, but they're not saying,
It's not saying real situations and real names.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
out of pocket though.
It is. Go report. That's wild. That is wild.
Yeah. Yeah, folks is out here doing crazy stuff for attention
So bad.
at the expense of others.
Oh,
you know what I'm
bad,
saying? Like,
man. Yep.
fuck
It's
y'all.
only getting worse too.
Yeah.
Fuck,
Because
man.
them likes, boy, them likes is like crack cocaine
Crack,
to people.
bro. That is
Yeah, they
crack.
want them likes.
Give
And if
me
they
a like.
get them, now they trying to figure out how I keep them likes popping. And they like, you got all them likes, but what you did was not good. So
Yep.
I'm getting likes though. Get my likes
I know.
up.
I'm getting my likes. Man. Okay, this one's titled My Kid Wants to Quit Sports After One Bad Season. My 12-year-old daughter has been playing soccer since she was 6. She's very talented. But this year, she didn't make the A team that travels. And ever since, she's been ready to quit. I've tried to encourage her to stick with it, but she says it's not fun anymore. I don't want to force her to do it either, but I also don't want her to give up on something she loves just because things got hard. Where do you think I draw the line between being supportive and pushing her too hard? Thanks, guys. Ooh, I almost said his name too.
in that's the cold thing, because my son, he did the same thing, bro. His first year he played in the Snoop League. He was showing his ass. That kid Juju Schuster-Smith.
I know that.
He played. I think he plays for Kansas City now, but he used to play for Pittsburgh. He played in the Snoop League, and Steph used to throw to him. Yeah, little Steph used to throw to him. They was beasts. And that next year, Steph was the star of the first year. The next year, the coach's son was the quarterback. Right. And Steph had to ride Pine, and he felt some type of way. And I kept telling him, don't trip. This is a part of the get down. I'm trying to tell him. But his mama said, you can quit if you want to. And guess what he did? Right. And guess how he feels about it now? He hates that he did that.
Right.
So,
that's what I want to ask you, Roach. I know there's a thin line. I'll use this as an example. I have 4 or 5 friends that my earliest memory of meeting them, they were forced into piano lessons like crazy. Did not miss a piano lesson. They had to sit a certain way, sit upright. Anyways, they hated it. They even they disliked that their parents forced them. Now, being an adult, every single one of them loves that they can sit and play the piano.
Yeah, that they
and
have
they
that
love that they were forced to. So it's like, as a kid, you're going to hate and resent your parents, but then as you're older, where do you think this fine line when it comes to recreational musicianship, sports activities? Do you think we should be pushing let the kid make the decision, or ultimately the parents want best for the child, and since we have a fully developed brain, we have a better decision-making process?
And that's usually what it is, because it's just it's a temporary thing that a child goes through, and of course they don't recognize it, and it's up to us to help them over that. But sometimes it seems like force. You feel me?
Right.
Because it's like you're trying to pull out everything for them to get this understanding that this is just temporary, and baby, I believe you're great. You feel me? You're really good at what you do, and it happens. Just show your ass next semester. That's just what you do. Woo woo. And some don't believe it, and then that's when you're like, dang, what? I mean, because I know a few cats, bro. Like I grew up with a cat. He was a cold basketball player. Like I might have said this on it before. He was in junior high school, but he played on our varsity high school team.
Damn.
That's how good he was. Yeah. Damn. Him and his brother, but the younger one was better than the older one. And the father pressed that on him, right? So I'm just thinking they're going to go pro. I'm at a party and I see him. And I'm like, my dude, what's happening? I said, you still ball? He said, hell no. That was my dad's shit.
Damn.
Yeah. That was what my dad wanted. He does something different. I think he's an engineer now, but not a musical engineer, an engineer. He's smart.
Right. Yeah, building bridges and shit.
Yeah.
Damn,
But you know
that's
that's a fine line, because
It
you don't
is.
want to force them into doing what they don't want to do, and then they build a resentment for
True,
doing
Kippo.
that, and then it don't turn into
Yes.
nothing. Yeah,
Because
not
I
everybody
have heard
becomes.
that. I have heard that too, Roach, where they're like, that was my dad's dream. That wasn't my dream.
Yeah.
You know, and then that is the case where a father that never went pro football and he lives
Living
vicariously
vicariously
through his,
through,
yeah.
you know, the ball
The
father.
Ball
Have you ever
brothers is the perfect
Bro, that's
example
that's
of that.
how they
Yes.
were. I swear to God. Look, when they would pull up to school, they would be sitting in the back seat. And this is before the days of motorcycle helmets, you know, where
Yeah.
you had to have a helmet on and had to wear your seatbelt. And they would pull up in the school in the back seat. And and I'd ask him, how come y'all don't sit in the front? And he says, oh, we're not allowed to sit in the front seat. And I'm scratching my head like, what? Why not? And he was like, we're not old enough to sit in the front seat. And I never understood that. But what it was the safety of that back seat,
Right. Yep.
instead of the dash and the
Yeah.
glass. You feel me?
Yeah.
So,
Man, you know what? The Ball bro, I bet I cannot speak like this is facts. This is my opinion only. I bet as kids they loved basketball, fell in love with it. Then it was forced upon them by their father to where they resented it and hated how much they were pushed until they got all the money and fame, and then
they
they
all
loved it
made
again.
it.
You
Yeah.
know, and then and they all
Yeah.
love it again. You know,
Because it becomes that's what parents are for. They're there to help you. They're supposed to be there to help you understand the things that you do not, and can get and be able to deliver it across in a way that as a child you will get an understanding. That's why as an adult you don't talk to children for too goddamn long.
right?
Yeah, because you're gonna lose them. Real talk.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta hit them with the message and real talk, and don't helicopter.
You don't do
and,
that.
and
This is
play
why.
that
Let me break it down.
Yeah, real talk.
Too much. They're like, oh, fuck all that. They stop listening.
Come on.
All
now.
right. Yeah, that is solid advice right there. Let's go. Next one. I agree, Capo. Yeah, maybe she'll find something
Really?
else. Yeah.
Ash said she wasn't allowed to sit in the front seat either.
Wow. I don't
Yeah.
know. I mean, when I was really little, I don't think. I don't remember.
No.
Did you hear about the law in California about kids sitting in a car seat till they're 16 or some bullshit?
Stop
Have you
that
heard?
shit. How are you gonna do that?
I'm dead serious, dude. They're making memes like where it shows a big ass.
That's all. When you said it, that's all I saw. Like, how the hell are you gonna do that? Like, what the fuck?
That ain't happening. No. Especially not like our big son Titan. Get the fuck out of here.
Looking like Manute Bowl in the back seat.
Yeah, like get out of here, dude.
The hell?
Oh man. Okay, next one's titled My Pastor's Son and the Car Accident. Hey, Tech and Roach, I got a fun one for you. I witnessed a small car accident outside the grocery store. No one was hurt, but the driver literally sped off. I caught the license plate. Turns out it belongs to the pastor's son at my church. I only know this because my buddy's a cop, and the damage to the other vehicle is severe, so I told him I'd help out to find out who the culprit is. I've been losing sleep over it. Do I tell the pastor? Do I report it to the police? Or do I stay out of it? This kid is only 17, and I don't want to ruin his future, but he should not drive away, and I feel like somebody needs to pay for the damage, so I can't just ignore it. What would you guys do in my place?
See, I can get some sleep. I would be like, no, don't drive off. Don't drive off.
No.
I'm straight.
Capo says, go talk to the pastor. Okay.
Yeah, let the pastor know. But you see how they volunteered their assistants, like, hey, I'll find the culprit. And then when they find the culprit, I'm not turning him in. You're supposed to do your duty.
Should have
What's
been
up with these
reported it. Now
superheroes?
the pastor gonna look at him funny. Yeah. I mean, man, Dang, I'd say talk to the pastor.
He said the pastor gonna look at who, buddy?
I think now reporting, 2
You're
weeks
supposed
ago.
to listen. If that's your pastor, the pastor is supposed to understand why you told.
Yeah, facts. Facts. There is your answer. There's no other way around
I'm just
it.
saying.
The pastor would understand. You're right. Letting the 17-year-old drive away and get away with it is teaching him a horrible lesson.
Yeah, and you're an accessory to the get down because you saw it.
Yeah, and you know what it is.
Yeah.
So,
what church do you go to? So we know not to go there. You guys are crooks.
Right.
You guys don't know what to do in God's name. Stuff is crazy now. It's like, should I be honest?
Should I lie through my teeth to my mother? Or
what would Jesus do?
Man, I
great.
think that is crazy. There's no other even discussion. Go talk to the pastor. And
or
pastor,
just give the other people the information and stay out of it.
Yeah, just stay out of it. Give that person, say, hey, this license plate comes back to this address. Do you know who that is?
Because every Sunday after that, the pastor gonna be hitting you hard with the holy water.
Throwing the fucking communion. Calling you out.
Tossing that biscuit down his throat like, my son. Just disrespectful.
Why don't you come up here and lead us in prayer since you got all the answers?
Yes.
Since you're the know-it-all that loves to talk. Come on up.
Good shit. Good shit.
Oh, grudgeful. That's so funny to think. Oh, man. That is hilarious to think of. Just bitter, staring at you the whole time. He's just looking over at you the whole time.
Every sermon is about some kind of, is tied into you. Like when a demon is in your presence.
It goes behind your back.
Back, yes.
He's like, everybody bow your head and close your eyes. And he just...
He's looking out the top of his eyebrows at him. Good shit.
Oh, man. That is hilarious. Okay. Oh, this one almost pertains to the story you were talking about, Roach. This says, the Little League coach who plays favorites. My son plays Little League baseball, and it's his second season with the same coach. He loves the game, but this year the coach only plays the same 4 kids every game, and of course, including his son. The rest of the kids barely get any time on the field. It sounds like I'm just complaining, but I'm being honest. Only the same 4 kids, including his son, play every single game. Even though they show up to every practice with their parents and see that the parents are getting frustrated, the coach still only plays the same 4. I want to speak up, but I'm the type that escalates anger easily. So I don't usually just talk. I'll go into yelling and then fighting and jail. So how do you think I can approach this without pushing my own buttons? He said pick a fight with the coach.
You gotta
Monster Yo.
Shit, you gotta come as a group, real talk, because the coaches will do that. And those are whack coaches. Those are whack coaches that can't coach up the other kids, and they be like, I want to win, so I play these 4. I went through that with my daughter during basketball season. Real talk, but I speak up like, hey, real talk. Or you're a whack coach. If you feel like those are the only 4 that can play, and you got a whole team you've been coaching, you're garbage. But you're not going to do that to mine, especially if I paid to cut it out.
Right.
Real talk.
Man. Dude, they did the same thing. Honestly, this is what happened. I was coaching YMCA, and it was 5 to 7-year-old league. Okay, these are little babies, and basketball, they can't even get the ball near the. So it's really for fun and having that structure and camaraderie and teamwork. So what happens though is the YMCA picks your teams for you. Now, how they decide what kids go to what coach is all the coaches come in the day before and you line up at the free throw line and you take 10 shots. And depending on whoever made the most free throws gets the last pick, right? So, and then it goes opposite. You only made one shot, you get the first pick. So I am good at basketball. I made 9 out of 10 shots. I'm thinking, oh, I get to pick my team. Like, not at all. No bullshit. It's supposed to be boys and girls, co-ed, everything. I had 7 people on my team, and I had 5 girls, and my son is very small for his size, okay? 5 little girls, my little son, and probably the next shortest kid in the whole YMCA. And I'm like, there's no way. Like, they purposely gave me the most challenged kids, you know? And because I was winning, anyways, I thought maybe it's that way. Next year, I go to coach again. Same thing happens. Same thing. I feel like I got all the, not the best star athletes, but it is crazy because I think the only way for this parent, like you're saying, Roach, is a group comes together and saying, we signed up for this, we pay for this, we come, we spend our time, support, and we can't help but notice only the same 4 kids, including your star son, gets to play. You know, this isn't their salary. They're not making a living off of playing little league.
No,
so
he
let's
wants.
make it fun.
He's like
you know?
a win. He wants to win type of coach with kids. You feel me?
Yeah.
So he thinks he's a real coach when he's not. And the YMCA has always been like that. Like I've played in different leagues and of course hung out at the YMCA, but YMCA's rules have been everybody plays. It's not And I could see why when you guys as coaches get up to the line and shoot the ball, why the person who makes the most picks last.
I get that too.
See why I think that is?
They think you're good, and you can share that knowledge with the more challenged kids.
That's what that is.
Yeah,
that's exactly what that is.
And the other one is just an average dad that programs computers for a living, and he's just here being a coach for his kids.
Come on now. Like, I mean, you'd be surprised, bro. Like, when I first played, I got a picture of me in a Laker. I played for the Lakers at Peck Park when I was like maybe 6, 7 years old. And I remember it was a youngster. You know how you dribble the ball, you basically pushing it. He would hit the ball like,
oh yeah,
like,
yeah,
right, real shit. Like just like clap him. You know, he would hit this ball like that, bro. He went on to play pro basketball.
Really?
Yes. I man, come on. That's why I say I don't put nothing past anybody who wants it. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I knew when I worked at the Navy base, bro. I used to work at the pool, and it was a bunch of dudes in there that couldn't swim, but they wanted to be Navy SEALs. So I'm like, how you gonna be a Navy SEAL and you can't swim? Real shit.
Right.
And old boy said, give them 6 weeks, they'll be able to swim with 30 pounds of gear on them and da-da-da. And I'd be damned if they wasn't. Real talk. Yes.
Wow, that's crazy. Man, that's crazy. Yeah, I think you got to
all
speak
the children
up.
are supposed to get, because that's depriving your child of an opportunity. And then that's another way for them to be, not want to get out with sports, man.
Exactly. That could drive your child away from all organized, sports or whatever. Give a bad attitude, and you're going to teach your kid a very valuable lesson to stand up for something when it's not right.
Yeah, because sports in all different aspects is important because it teaches you camaraderie and it ain't just about your ass.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, speak up. That's crazy, man. That's horrible to do, especially on like a little league. Like, get out of here.
He'll do it if you let him. You'd be like, Coach, when you gonna play the rest of the team, Coach? And he'd be like, all that extra. Nah, come on now. Real talk. Sit your child down and allow these kids to, and then if your child is that good.
Your son's good. What about?
And he probably isn't good. He probably isn't.
Probably isn't.
Real talk. Yeah. Like the Manning kid that plays for
DJ
Dallas.
Satin, what up?
He's all right, but he ain't like his uncles.
Right.
And just because he got the last name, they giving him all that praise, but he don't ball like his uncles.
Exactly. This one's titled "My Teen's Friend is a Bad Influence." My 15-year-old son has a new friend who I don't trust. This kid skips classes, talks back to teachers, and has already been caught stealing from the gas station near our house. My son swears he's not like that, but lately I've noticed changes. Lying, sneaking out, and his grades are starting to slip. I want to protect my son, but every time I bring it up, he says I'm judging his friends. His dad and I are separated, and he says if I keep acting crazy, he'll just move in with his dad.
Do that.
I'm scared. I'm scared I'll push him away if I'm too strict. But I don't want to watch him slide down the wrong path. I am a single mother that I feel is doing my best, but in this situation, I'm not sure what the right thing is. Can you guys help?
Okay. As an ex-knucklehead raised by a single mother who raised three boys, you dig what I'm saying? She raised three of us. Moms, she didn't let up because she knew she couldn't let up. And she would say that all the time, like, baby, I can't teach you how to be no man. All I can do is teach you what I learned from your father. But I'm not going to let you be. Yeah. Real talk. Yeah. Because when you know, with young men are inquisitive, and if you know what it is, that whole the idle mind, devil workshop type shit.
Right.
And influence is a motherfucker. Like real talk.
It is, bro.
Bro, the first thing I ever stole, you would. The first thing I ever stole as a kid, you would be blown away what it was.
The first
some handcuffs. That's the first thing I ever stole was some handcuffs.
Fucking, that is awesome, dude. That is so cool.
Shit.
Damn, that's
out of Savon. Hell yeah. I remember the first two things I ever stole, because those were the two things I wanted bad. I stole them handcuffs, and I stole a change belt. You know, remember the thing the ice cream man used to have with the change, and he go. Yeah, I wanted one of those so bad, bro. I stole one of them from Savon's. I had about 35 cents in that bitch. I could pop it twice. Look, the ice cream man, he had skills with that motherfucker, boy. You give him a couple dollars, he hit that bitch,
bro.
And you like, wow, that was amazing. I want one of those.
Dude,
those that save on.
Holy shit, that is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I remember those, and that was cool. We had this lunch, I don't know if you guys had them, like a yard duty lunch lady, and there was a little, she had that for, you go to her little cart to buy food at lunch, and she had the little, you'd give her she gave the exact,
man,
not even looking, here you go.
I was obsessed with money early. Yeah. I stole the handcuffs.
Handcuffs.
Yes,
man, that's cool. I remember when I got a set of handcuffs. I think everybody wants a fucking set of handcuffs.
Come on,
I'd try picking it. You know, try to pick the lock and
shit.
Yeah.
Real talk. But see, I had the kind of grandma, bro. Listen, I remember one time
Roach arrested himself.
Look, I stole some gloves right from the supermarket. My grandma, we went to the market, and if you're older, you remember them ski gloves, and they had a
connect right there.
Yes, right. So, listen, so I burglarize them bitches while we go. Grandma takes me to McCowan's and shit. I'm out in the front yard clapping my hands with them. Right? Clapping my hands, and my grandma looks out the window, and she's like, "Wait a minute, come here. Where you get them gloves?" And I'm like, "Huh?" She said, "Where you get the gloves?" I said, "You can't lie to grandma." I said, I stole them. She walked me back to the store, right?
Damn.
Listen, walked me back to the store and walked me up to the manager and said, "Tell him what you did." I stole these gloves. Right?
Shit.
So he said, you know you can't come back in the store anymore, right? And so when we get home, now this one grandma, she got a wooden spoon. She got this wooden spoon, and she say, "Put your hands on the counter." And you be like, "No, grandma."
You sure? I brought them back.
Get to them knuckles, boy.
Now you need the gloves and shit.
Yes.
Jay Lady, what's good, fam? 420
Man.
Fuego, salute, salute. Man, that is fucking hilarious, Roach. That is so funny. Oh my goodness. I remember all
Yeah.
that with the.
So did
It
we
is
give her
not
the
the same.
advice?
I think we did. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I think we
Yeah.
did. Did we?
Yeah. It ain't
Shit.
about being too strict. Real talk. It's what you have to
Man.
do, especially as a woman, because a boy. I mean, man, I could go hard on that subject. Real talk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think, yeah, there is a whole
Yeah,
line
because
there.
it's an age thing. Like, folks like to say that age is don't matter, da da da. It may not with women, because most women are women from a young age. You feel me? Like the only change they really go through is the change of life. You dig what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
menopause.
Yeah.
Whereas men, we literally go through changes as we get older. Like, it's
Right.
like four major
Hold on,
changes.
Fuego. Yeah.
It's like four major changes in a man's life, real quick. 0 to 13,
Mm-hmm.
and how a good way to understand it is, like medieval times. You got your king, you got your prince, you got your
Yeah.
knight, and you got your page. Okay,
Right.
and
Right.
and the page is like like when the knight would come through, the little boy that with the wooden sword that dreamed of being a page. I mean, dream of being a knight. This is, that's what a page is. So these ages is 0 to about 13, 14, 14, 15 to about 20, 26, 25, 26, then about 27, 28 up to your 30s. And then from about 33 to on up. And so
Yeah.
the page is the little boy who wants to be a knight. He wants to be these big kids and things. So he's going to do the things that the big kids do. You feel
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
So once you become a knight, that's 13 to like your 20s. Just like a knight, you slaying dragons, you hanging with the other knights. It's a lot of adventures. You out there, right? Then when you get about 20, say like about 23, 24, you go through your prince stage. Prince stage is when you may be doing a little bit of knight shit, but now you're trying to
Right.
think of what you may want for your kingdom, what type of
Yeah.
queen you may want, shit like that, right? You starting
Yeah.
to, look at shit. And then from about 32 to about 42 is what they call the tunnel. Some people call it a midlife crisis.
Yeah.
But it's that one man tunnel that you can't hold a man's hand through. He has to go through himself. And that's that self-reflection tunnel. The woulda, coulda,
Oh,
shoulda.
yeah.
Yeah, especially if you're not
Facts.
where you wanted to be in your life.
Yeah,
And now you start to see the
facts.
end of the come on, you starting to see the
Yeah.
end of the tunnel coming quick, and you're like, and then you start hearing, oh, such and such died. Oh, they found such, and now you're like, oh my God, I ain't got enough time, and that shit starts beating your head up. Some people fall into a deep depression and don't come out that tunnel. But those who do come out the tunnel is when you become a king, straight up. And then we can go there another
Man,
day.
that's so
But
that is
yeah,
so true though.
that way,
Yeah.
as a woman, you know what kind of man you're dealing with just by asking him his age. When you
Right.
when you say, how old are you? And he say, da, 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 you know whether he's still in prince stage, whether he's a knight, or whether he's a king, straight up. Or
Yeah.
whether he's going through something that he may not be telling you about. You feel me? Like that
Right.
real shit. Yeah,
I'm gonna
come
get
on.
I'll get a female's perspective. Fuego was gonna
Let's rock.
tap in. Let's say what's up with Fuego real quick before I think we have another story or two. Let's see.
Good stuff.
Fuego, what up? Where you at? Where you at? Are you there? Are you there? Are
It's
you
the
there?
poster.
I see the poster. Oh shit. Okay. Are you there? Hello? Hello? Oh, you know what? She might have hit request and then went.
I thought this was.
Fuego. Oh. I'm not- Come on, get on here then, babe. If you want to get super real, fuck. You want to be super real.
Come on now. Ooh.
I'm just, being delicate. I'm just being delicate.
Said I'm just being delicate.
Some come out of the tunnel as a princess.
Oh, good Lord.
Man,
I mean, the cold part about that is that's true. That's
Yeah?
true. That's true. So that's true. Real talk. That's crazy.
No, you're
And that's
definitely not.
because when I thought about this years ago, because I learned this from a lady named Allison Armstrong, and but that wasn't a thing then, or at least not on my thought. I don't just
Yeah.
go anywhere by accident. So yeah,
Babe,
but
you
that.
can.
I would agree with that. Real talk.
Yeah.
That tunnel will do that. It will, because real shit. I mean, like a man's mental will eat him alive. Real
Yeah.
talk. That's why. Yeah, bro. That's what you'll start shitting blood and all that other shit, all because of your brain. I'm not
Yeah,
lying.
I mean, I
Yeah.
know you're not. It's just such a leap. It was just such a leap. Just all of a
Yeah,
sudden, it's
it's like,
shitting
damn.
blood. I was like, whoa, how'd we get here? Like, oh man, babe, you're welcome to come on. No, you're not delicate. You do say how it is.
Yeah, and we can
yeah,
use
yeah,
that.
yeah. Come on, you definitely. Let's invite the world. Let's have our opinions out there. Okay, we'll go to
Yeah,
go to the
like
next
the
one. Are you sure? Okay, man. Next one is titled. We can invite the damn world. Okay. What's this one titled? This is titled. Is this the last one?
Is it?
The political divide in my house.
Yeah.
Hey, Tech and Roach. My husband and I have been watching your show for years now. It feels like family when we get to watch it when my husband gets home. We have been together. Appreciate you guys. We've been together for 10 years. But lately, politics have torn us apart. Every dinner turns into a shouting match. He follows conspiracy influencers online and even took our kids to a rally without telling me. I felt like that was a bit much, and I really try to leave out all politics, but somehow every conversation it comes right back up. I love him, but it's like living with a stranger. How do you stay married when you can't agree on anything anymore? Please help. Wow, what do you think?
Yeah, I think that's cold, because, like, remember back in the day, politics and religion were something you didn't discuss with anybody else because you were allowed to have your own view on such a thing. You feel me?
Yeah.
And the cold thing is that something like that would separate a family when you know how I believe about it. Like,
right.
And I mean, like, I'm older, and it's like if you're my age and you're I don't know, that would be my opinion. But I strongly believe that the saying is the bird needs both wings to fly. That means both of them is dirty. So and it's purposely there to cause a divide. It's just like gang banging.
Yeah,
Real
exactly.
talk. It's just a different form of gang banging. This is why it's red and blue. Gang banging, red and blue. Boxing, the red corner, the blue corner. You ain't never asked why that is?
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, that should not separate your family. What it is you're supposed to sit back and understand that a lot of that shit that's what it's for. It's to cause a divide. People are going to have a separate opinion about something that you could literally hold on to, and it's going to keep us battling in the street. Real talk.
Right. No, okay. Now I'll bring it back. Almost
show.
Building it backwards, Roach. What do you think about this statement? I agree with you. It should not divide a family. I think it should be able to be left out of it. Okay, I agree with that. Now, let's go backwards, let's say. Do you think a couple starting to date and they start to get serious, do you think a man should marry a woman or a woman marry a man that does not have the same political beliefs and religious beliefs? Do you think it is okay? And this is why I say, I've heard this before. You should never marry someone that you don't agree with politically and you don't agree with in religion. And the reason is, if you plan on starting a family, there's going to be, the thing is, when you have kids, what moral code are you going to be going by? Are you going to be teaching how the rights and wrongs from your beliefs from a God or no God? I mean, there's still, you could have right and wrong without believing, in a religion.
That's where I was going to go. I was like, what about just the
okay,
natural
and then politics.
thing?
Like, let's just say mourning. You go, I heard why in politics it's important is, the scenario is the husband comes out of the room about to go to work, and they go to the breakfast table and he's having his coffee and the news is on. And depending what news you're watching, it could cause an argument right away. Right? The news story, Trump signed a bill that makes all abortion illegal. And then the woman's like, can you believe that? And then they have an argument. First thing in the morning, you start your day out with an argument. Okay, so just as that approach, do you think it is a good idea for people to get together that have not the same political and religious views? Or do you think that's even important?
I mean, I think it is, because if a person is holding on to those kind of religious views and political views, that means that's obviously important to that person. And they're into that kind of shit. You feel me? They're obviously into it. So, and if they're into it and they wholeheartedly believe that, it's going to be kind of hard to change their mind. You feel me? Real shit. And so that's always going to be a disagreement. And you don't want to be laying down with somebody you don't
always disagree with. That's why I'm that's what I'm saying.
Because we're supposed to be on the same ship. Yeah, we're supposed to be on the same ship. But I believe that, because I've dated women of different religions and didn't have a problem with them, because I'm not going to convert to your religion. I appreciate your religion because I like women with structure, and religion brings structure. You feel me? Like real shit. So I like it. And but I'm not going to convert to that. And so a lot of times that's why it don't work out, because I'm not going to do that because of what I've learned about it. You feel me? I'm not so it's I'm real big on, like you always hear me say, I respect the power of choice. I respect your choice, whatever it is you choose, because what you eat don't make me shit. You feel me?
Right.
So so that's I respect it no matter what the hell it is, especially if you respect me, and I prefer not to talk about and go down the hole, because I could scuba dive deep. You feel me? And that would be a separation. You feel me? Because it'd be shit that you might not know, or you might feel like, oh, you're trying to talk on my head. It's always going to be something. So, like I said, what I've learned is, if you think one side is right and the other side is no, you got to work on your home and find and get us together. That politics shit, that's outside of us. How I rock. You feel me?
This is an extreme example. Let's just pretend, Roach. Do you think there has to be, it's not even, there has to be two totally opposite religions, a husband and a wife, and they have a kid that just starts out in school.
Right.
That's got to cause some type of conflict. Like,
it can if you let it, but it doesn't have to. Yeah, because that's like a mixed couple.
Say
that's
the mom's
a mixed couple,
Muslim.
and you
what if the mom's
couple.
Muslim and the dad's Christian, and the mom says to little Billy, every day, remember, you got to pray 5 times a day. Don't miss it at school. And the dad's like, don't make him do that. No other kid at school's doing that shit. And then the mom's like, no, Billy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that could cause some serious issues within the home. You know?
Yeah, well, I don't know. Like, what? I don't know. Like I said, I'm not used to being with the woman and battling with her. You feel me? Like, what the hell is this about? Like, why are we battling? And then you feel, and then it's like, if I'm the head of the household, I think she pretty much understands already and knows what I'm about. Like, real talk. What woman would marry a man knowing he's this way and she don't agree with that program? That makes no sense to me.
I want to ask this, Roach, because there's females in here and some of them are very strong-willed and strong opinionated. No. This is just the question. In your opinion, Roach, do you think it is misogynistic or sexist or whatever other word in that arena if you say there should be a head of a household, and the head of the household should be a male, and the wife should support that male, but there should ultimately be a head of a household, and that should be a male. Do you think I'm right or wrong making that statement?
In a heterosexual get down?
Oh yeah. Yes. In a
why would that?
hetero?
Why would that be wrong?
I think there's females out there that might get offended
That
by
would
that.
want to be the head of the house.
I think. Let's see. I don't know if they're in here. I know my lady, so I already know the answer. But do you? I feel like there are.
What the hell? Listen, if
there are women out there that
like,
be like,
then
no.
it's a lot of women that have not had. I don't know. Maybe I'm
like
wrong.
Women that would say we're equal. We're equal. He's not the head of me. We're equal, and together we.
She has an issue. She has an issue. She don't see you as a man, because most women want men, not a male actress or a male. They want a man, and there's a difference. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And a lot of times, man, come on. When a woman is dealing with a man who's not, and a man don't mean he's disrespectful, trying to control shit. Nah, that means he's
dignity, respect.
Come on, man.
Leads by
and
example.
You know he's about you.
A protector, a provider.
Come on, that's what it's about. Once we agree that we're doing this together, it's us against the world. So having a plethora of knowledge, mama, I'm supposed to bestow that on you. What do I look like having a goofy heifer? I look goofy.
Right.
Like,
Roach,
that's what that's about.
That, you use oh my God. Hold on. You use an example that's perfect with the GM and the owner of the team. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Oh yes, yeah. Well, okay. To me, in relationships, I do.
Yeah.
I would always say that in a relationship, when I talk to women, I'll be like, "Do you understand sports? Do you watch sports?
Right.
Do you understand it?" They will say, "Yeah." Okay. So in a relationship, you are the owner of the team as a woman. You own the team, and you're the star player. I ain't nothing but the coach. I am the coach, and the owner hires the coach.
Right.
But the star player also can hear the coach. You know what I'm saying?
Listen.
Now, so I understand sometimes star players, because they stars, they can't hear sometimes what a coach or a play that a coach may run. But as a owner of a team, your discernment on picking a good coach because you want to win championships, that's on you. Look, here's my new one is grandma didn't teach you how to pick watermelons. Straight up. Because men are like watermelons. Straight, and I say that because your grandma, remember, she used to knock on it. She could look at the lines. She could look at the navel and take that bad boy home, and boom, you'd be like, "Ooh, that's sweet." But it's a lot of heifers that can't pick watermelons. They ain't never learned how to do it. They don't know what they listening for. None of that. And it's the same with in understanding the man you want to be with. Real shit. And as a woman, it's because it's the power of a woman. This is why the jails is full. Motherfuckers they will do anything for a woman, not a lady, not just a female. I'm talking about a woman. Yeah. Straight up.
Yeah.
Come on.
No, I think you're right. And everybody did agree with that. Really, Roach. They were all saying, J Lady said that, my lady said that, Capo. Your magic wand if she starts acting up. No, I'm just curious because I do watch a lot of it's just interesting to me, but a lot of debating type of topics.
That's horrible. That's hard. That didn't used to be in my era. See, we love women, and we understand there was some the OG used to say, youngster, women, you can't live with them, and you can't live with them.
Right.
We never want to kill them. You feel me? We never want to kill them. No. And now that we got this separation where it seems like we're battling each other because women are holding on to what they think is right, it's like this. Like they say, you wouldn't take your broken furniture to a lumberjack, would you? So if you want game, and we're not talking about jokes and playing all this, we talking about game, which most high level women dealers understand that's uncommon information. This is
Right.
what you're supposed to be getting from your man. Uncommon information, because bump a purse and a ring and all this, because dig this. If I put you on and give you righteous shit that you can take on to the future and we don't work out, mama, I can't take that back from you.
Right. Right.
Yeah. Game is game. Real talk. Come on now. And that's what you want. I mean, if you can't game your woman up, then you got the wrong woman. Eventually, you and your woman should be able to talk with your eyes, have an understanding, and because that's your peace. Come on, bro. And that's all it's about in the end, is finding somebody you can find peace with. You dig what I'm saying? Yes. That peace with. Man, come on. Your crunch is another thing. Box, you know, I can stand in your box all day. You know? Like Captain Morgan. But that don't be it. Yes, man. So,
no, that's absolute fact. That is great advice there, for real. No, I was curious, and that was really good. And I appreciate, you know, it's like, you're like your tribe. I think we usually in here agree with each other, meaning we're all like-minded, and it's not coincidental that we found each other and rock with each other, because we're all like-minded individuals, you know?
Right.
So I get that, and I agree. I don't think anything wrong with it. Yeah, I don't think anything wrong with
a house, a house or a roof that can be held up by two people.
Right.
Real shit. She's on one side and you're on the other. At times, sometimes sides of the roof may sag because of what that person may need or the other person may need. But you don't sign up for nothing if that is not what you're going to do.
Right.
If I'm not going to be willing to help you hold up your side, what the hell am I doing here? And I'm not going to, bro, I'm not going to, I'm just too old, bro. I can smell it a mile away. Like, it's like I said, this will be the last thing. Somebody was like, no, you know, I want to be loved unconditional. I said, sorry, there are conditions to love. They're like, see, nah. I said, there are. The only unconditional love that you get is from the Most High. He don't charge you to breathe and do all the things. Come on. That's the only unconditional shit. But everything else is a transaction. So you think that I'm going to love your musty, dusty, crusty ass if you disrespecting me? Bro, you sound goofy. You sound like drunk and underwater. Because I don't understand you.
Because I don't hear none of that.
Yes, man. Come on. It's a reciprocal thing.
Yeah, reciprocal.
And
absolutely.
Come on. But it's also, you know, as a man, you just got to understand what you're dealing with. You know, like this, they ain't as delicate as they used to be, you know. But women are like flowers, bro. They are. They like, you know, and there's so many flowers, you dig? They're water lilies, roses. You feel me? You can tell I love the ladies, man. So
right? Hell yeah.
I don't want to battle them. I want to understanding. We need an understanding and know that if you choose me, what do I look like crashing you into a wall if we're supposed to be together? That's goofy as fuck. What? That's confusing.
No, absolutely. No, this was a good one, really good one. I'm not posting right away, Roach. I'm going with our game plan.
Yeah.
I'm going to download it, do some edits, post some clips here. If you didn't hear, please go subscribe on YouTube, King TV, just like this, with the dots, periods in between each letter, King TV. We're going to post full-length episodes over there, build the audience over there, and on StreamYard and TikTok and all of the above. But yeah, thank you guys. Tap in tomorrow night. I got a news 20 minutes ago while we were live that our guest for tomorrow night didn't realize that he's going to be on vacation out of town. So I'm going to scramble for our next guest for tomorrow night, and we can't wait to accomplish that, and watch me work. You're going to see it. We're going to go live tomorrow. I'm going to do an interview, and the guests are going to go, damn, you really did your research. And I'm going to say thanks. You know what I'm saying?
Good shit.
So tap in tomorrow night. Appreciate you guys. Next Wednesday, if you guys want to get into another conversation like this and you want to join, tap in.
You've entered the hierarchy. Oh, yeah. We only welcome kingship here. You gotta be a king, right? I am a member of the kingship.